Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson 8.3 on hot work operations. Hot work operations are highly risky with frequent accidents if not handled properly. They can easily cause fires or explosions, posing a serious threat to life and property. Let's look at a case. On January 5th, 2022 at 14:08:22. An explosion occurred in the raw material tank area of Henan Yutian Chemical Company Limited's 300,000 tons per year coal tar hydrotreating unit, resulting in 3 deaths and direct economic losses of 5.479 million renminbi. The direct cause of the accident, as investigated, was that the storage tank was not cleaned or purged before hot work, and the remaining anthracene oil evaporated into low flash point flammable vapors, which, when mixed with air inside the tank, reached the explosive limit, forming an explosive mixture. In addition, external workers violated regulations by not obtaining approval for hot work operations and recklessly welding on the T4207 storage tank manhole. The high temperature from welding triggered the explosion of explosive gases inside the tank, causing damage to the tank and a fire as the materials inside were released. What is hot work? What are the safety management requirements for hot work operations? Let's take a look. Hot work refers to unconventional operations that may produce flames, sparks, or hot surfaces outside of fire-restricted areas, either directly or indirectly generating open flames. These include operations such as welding, gas welding, cutting, electric drills, blowtorches, grinders, sandblasters, and more. According to the degree of danger, hot work operations are divided into 3 levels: special level, first level, and second level hot work operations. Special level hot work. This type of work is mainly carried out on production equipment, pipeline, storage tanks, containers, etc. in fire and explosion hazard areas that are in operation, including hot work under pressure, without displacement, and hot work in firebreak areas in significant hazardous source tank areas containing flammable and explosive materials. First level hot work. Hot work operations conducted in fire and explosion hazard areas, excluding special level hot work, and hot work in pipeline corridors is managed as first level hot work. Second level hot work. Hot work operations. Other than special level and first level hot work, typically this is carried out when the production unit or system is completely shut down and after the unit has been cleaned, purged, analyzed, and meets safety isolation measures. Depending on the fire and explosion risk, it can be approved by the production or safety manager of the hazardous chemicals company. For second level hot work management, the safety management of hot work operations is very important because without strict management and control, these operations can easily lead to fires, explosions, and other accidents posing a serious threat to personnel and property. What are the safety requirements for hot work operations? Before the operation, before carrying out hot work, all flammable materials around the hot work site must be removed or isolated. For operations involving equipment or pipelines that have contained hazardous chemicals, they should be completely isolated from the production system, cleaned, purged, and sampled for analysis before hot work can proceed. For hot work in explosive hazard areas, if there are flammable materials, cable trays, trenches, etc. on the ground, cleaning or sealing measures should be taken. If there are devices within 30 meters of the hot work site that could leak flammable or combustible materials. Isolation measures should be taken. For hot work involving pipeline removal, the internal medium and direction should be determined first, and corresponding safety measures should be established. A dedicated person should be assigned to monitor the work. Adequate and suitable firefighting equipment should be provided. No cleaning with flammable solvents or spray painting should be carried out within 10 meters of the hot work site, and there should be no cleaning of combustible dust. Within the 10-meter range of the hot work site, the distance between oxygen and acetylene cylinders should not be less than 5 meters, and both should be at least 10 meters away from the hot work site. After the work, the person performing the hot work, the monitor, and other personnel involved should clear the site and ensure there are no remaining sparks before leaving. For special level hot work, the operation plan should be pre-designated, and safety fire prevention, explosion protection, and emergency measures should be implemented. When performing special level hot work on equipment or pipelines, the equipment or pipeline should maintain a slight positive pressure. Hot work should not be carried out on pipelines and equipment that contain thermally decomposing explosive or self-explosive materials. Hot work under pressure without displacement should not be performed when the production unit is operating unstably. Hot work is a complex process involving multiple steps and personnel. The 5 key roles involved are: the hot work operation leader is responsible for processing the work permit and bears overall responsibility for the safety of the hot work. The person performing the hot work must confirm the implementation of safety measures item by item, carry the work permit, and perform the hot work. The monitor should remain at their post and not leave the site. They are not allowed to perform other duties during hot work. They are responsible for monitoring the safety of the hot work. The hot work analyst is responsible for the hot work analysis methods and results, conducting sampling analysis on site, and signing the work permit to ensure the accuracy of the analysis data. The hot work approver needs to go to the site to confirm whether the safety measures have been properly implemented and approve the work permit. These 5 roles have specific responsibilities during the hot work process and work together to ensure the safety of the operation. A hot work permit must be applied for before the operation. The hot work permit should not be arbitrarily altered or transferred. It should not be used in other locations or for extended work areas. A 1 permit per hot work site policy should be implemented. Different levels of hot work operations are approved by different departments. Special level hot work is approved by the enterprise's senior management. First level hot work is approved by the safety management department. Second level hot work is approved by the relevant basic unit, such as the production workshop. Special level and first level hot work permits are valid for no more than 8 hours. Second level hot work permits are valid for no more than 72 hours. If the hot work exceeds the validity period, a new permit must be processed. Next, let's learn about the definition, dangers, safety measures, and general procedures of hot work through the video.
Stop, that's too dangerous. You're doing hot work here, and there's flammable material in the pipeline. If you ignite it, it could cause a fire or even an explosion.
Then what should I do?
First, what is hot work? It refers to unconventional operations outside process facilities that directly or indirectly generate open flames. For example, operations such as welding gas, welding blowtorches, electric drills, grinders, etc. which may generate flames, sparks, or hot surfaces. Second, the risks of hot work. Since hot work often occurs in places containing flammable and explosive materials, it carries significant risks, especially in chemical plants. It requires careful attention to ensure strict adherence to safety protocols. Third, safety measures for hot work. Remove flammable materials. Isolate the area. Conduct hot work analysis. Ensure the analysis is satisfactory and make sure the measured combustible gas or vapor concentration does not exceed 10% of the lower explosive limit. A dedicated supervisor should monitor the work, and firefighting equipment should be provided. During gas welding or cutting, the distance between oxygen and acetylene cylinders should not be less than 5 meters, and both should be at least 10 meters from the hot work point. After the work, the hot worker and the supervisor should clear the site, ensuring no remaining sparks before leaving. Fourth, general procedures for hot work. Generally, hot work includes several steps: application, approval, implementation, and closure, each with its own tasks. Each company has clear regulations for the specific process of hot work, including conducting JSA, Job Safety Analysis, developing safety measures and work plans, processing work permit, confirming safety measures, approving the work, executing the work, performing a completion inspection, and restoring the site. In this lesson, we mainly studied the related knowledge of hot work operations. Hot work refers to unconventional operations that directly or indirectly produce open flames. It is classified into special level, first level, and second level hot work to ensure safety. Hot work operations must meet strict safety requirements, such as clearing the site, isolating energy sources, and equipping firefighting equipment. At the same time, managing hot work permits is crucial. They must be strictly approved, publicly displayed, and reported for site clearance after the work is completed. That's all for the content about hot work operations. That concludes today's lesson. Thank you, everyone.